look like? Let's play track tech 3. Yes, we're getting close to the end of things. We actually have about 4/5 of the tokens now, according to the top screen. Do you want to use 16 Angels for everything nowadays? Let's at least let 16 Angels... Well, 16 Angels already has been here, because they took right here. Let's have Twin Mill get a little bit more screen time at least, so it's not so one note. Twin Mill still has decent stats too, just not as good as Dusty 16 Angels. Good job. I don't really need a faster car around here anyways. Actually, probably be better to be playing as... Actually, if all things, probably be better to play as Danny for this, but I was playing it until he got into the stage to play as Danny again. Oh jeez, can't go too slow on that because you'll just fall right off. Alright, this is going pretty smoothly. We got a lot of time left. Stock monkey sounds. You hear that monkey sound everywhere. But I think somebody could actually like get a different stock monkey sound somewhere. There are a few other stock monkey sounds I can think of actually, but I still feel like I've heard all of them. It's just one of those things though, when somebody doesn't use a stock monkey sound, when someone uses a new original monkey sound, at least one that you just haven't heard before, you don't really think of it as, oh hey, it's a new monkey sound. You don't really notice the repetition. Okay. Yeah, though, it's kind of weird that the unlocks for new cars are the way they are, because you go a long time at the end of the game without unlocking any new cars until you get the last one, which is probably by 100%ing the game or something. Anyway, so checkpoint or a race? I mean, you just said checkpoint, so let's do a race. What do you want to have today? I'm not so sure. And this is kind of 16 Angels Place. In fact, this was where we first found the 16 Angels in the console version, I believe. And the last place we saw it too. And I think I don't know if it's the first place we saw it in this version of the game or not. But I did see it in checkpoint here. Or not checkpoint, elimination here. Ah, that engine. Was that Twin Mill I just saw, or was it HW40? I think it was HW40. Let's Twin Mill. Improved fake Twin Mill. Alright, so like I said, no more crazy boosting. Unless we really need it. A secret weapon. Alright. In fact, I have some ideas regarding that, and how precise it was we figured out that we could do that. Alright. But, in any case, let's get on going. Oh god. There's not too much special at this place, though. Yeah, I have no problem getting around. The 16 Angels is a little bit overqualified for this place, but of course, if this is really its own home turf, or whatever you want to call it, it makes sense that it would know how to get around here well. Oh crap, I didn't realize this is that track. Okay, just barely clipped it. I even let go of the gas for that. I didn't think that I'd still hit the top if I wasn't holding the gas. And that's some questionable design there, isn't it? Just for the sake of taking different routes. This is definitely the slower route. There's no like speed boost down or anything. It's just a wider turn. I don't know why they would do that. There are some routes in this game that are definitely better than others. So let's take the better routes now. But yeah, that's no problem. That you can just kind of, if you're just going fast enough, you overshoot that jump like crazy, and then maybe you fall out of the world. I always wonder how I see like giant spines and whatnot and rib cages just like floating around in these desert areas, because it's really common to see. Where'd they come from? Like, okay, giant things that died, but how are the bones still there? Anyways. Yeah. Well, I even heard the spinny sound effect, but it didn't actually happen. Oh. I don't know if I just muted it for you guys. No, I did not. I accidentally muted my own audio. So my volume does not... Oh, okay, so now there are no more cars to unlock. Interesting. Presumably. I'm curious if its stats will be totally max if I upgrade it to max, though. And we have the tokens for it. We probably could do it, although I don't believe that it's on our team. It wasn't on our team last time. It's probably that's final secret weapon or something. But we haven't actually seen it yet, so there's not much to be said about it just yet. Anyways, illumination. Yeah, though if I change the volume that I hear, it doesn't actually seem to change the recording. So our last time here, what should that entail? I shouldn't mind having some final appearances by everybody else. Oh, maybe I could just have like a different person do every event in the city. And Daniel will definitely get his appearance, of course. I could have everyone. Like, how many cards do we have here that we play as? We have... we only have one vert, so you don't need to do both Euro and Ultra Rage. But Ultra Rage, so 1, 2... Well, it's not our governor, so we'll cut that one. 3, 4, 5... How many events are there? Like 7? Yeah. Okay. I thought we had more cards we were playing as in this game. Apparently not. But if we only have 5 to play as then. 1, 2... 3, 4, 5. In that case, yeah, I can actually play as everyone there. For now, we can just do however you feel like. This is Bridge, so these are going to be relatively tough opponents. We played as from recently, didn't we? Well, that's at the same time we also just played as 16 Angels, so sure, Twin Mill it is. Gotta spread them out. Let 16 Angels take care of its own turf, the desert, and we can stick around here. But this is the last we're gonna see this place, of course. Are these all clones? Oh man, okay. It's all clones. It's the last HW40 army. Oh jeez, and they're picking stuff up too. Okay. So now it's time for the Twin Mill to overcome it, to best its fakes, basically. I mean, we have seen that has actually created a more powerful single Twin Mill decoy, but at the same time, besides these guys, and these guys have strength in numbers, which the more complete Twin Mill does not have. So I'll get tokens though. Alright, here we go. That sounds almost like an explosion. Pretty nice and dramatic. So, and this is, yeah, something on a wreck bridge. Like, we are kind of finishing up this place, and I have a hard time navigating these turns compared to these guys. Ah. This should not be any problem, though. Yeah, it took it. We still are the superior. There's no strength in numbers when it comes to arrays. At least not much. And we have seen these guys are pretty aggressive before, but we're going to take them out one by one, leave them in the dust. That speedometer on the bottom screen doesn't go very high. It only doesn't really get to the black ring, go beyond that. I'm still not going to pick up those other tokens. It's going to slow me down way too much. Just leave those be. It doesn't look like that's going to pick them up either. Because they need to stay ahead. Neither of us can actually afford to take that time to pick them up, so it's gonna be okay if I don't pick it up. Yeah, this is the part that... Yeah, the handbrake seems to actually make me worse. It's like my car rotates without actually turning when I'm on that section, or when I use a handbrake or whatever it is. I don't know what its purpose actually is. Nice calm music for a final confrontation with these guys. You probably, in all seriousness, you probably won't see these guys again after this. Maybe like one last time. I mean, there's such a large number of them. There might be a few left over after all this, but for now, we're getting rid of the last of these fakes that we can get rid of for the moment. Zoom. They don't really merit much more consideration anyways. Very inferior fakes. They're knockoffs, basically. Just take what we can get in regards to a lead for now, though, because I still always have a hard time on this ridiculous S-bend. And I look at the map and hitting the wall. So I'm paying attention to the top screen. Should be okay. Since they don't do anything stupid at the end right here. I wonder if you can actually get redemption on the final lap. I never had that happen on the last lap. Anyways, there you go. Done with these guys, these dumb decoys. Got a whole 8 tokens, not bad. And a bunch of clones. Ugh. Oh, that's nice, though. And we're done with this place, too. I mean, whatever's left of it, it's kind of in ruins now with those ruined bridges and with holes in them and whatnot, and everybody fighting and searching the ways that VATS forces have torn it all up in search of more tokens, but they can't get all of them. So, we can just leave that be now. There's nobody left to look for tokens there anymore. So what are we gonna do here? A race. So, who do we have race here? So I don't remember which race Detour actually is. I don't know if having anybody other than Twin Mill or 16 Angels come here is a good idea. So should we let 16 Angels do something here again? Or should I have someone else? And everybody else is gonna have really bad stats if it isn't one of these two. I'll have 16 Angels take care of that last race in the area, but we can finish up this place at Twin Mill. Twin Mills make themselves out to be pretty elite among our ranks, actually. What's with creamers? What's with the creamers? At least I won't have to listen to the sound that 16 Angels' horrendous engine makes anymore. Yeah, tokens. They're getting the tokens and I'm not. It continues to be the case. Somebody's spinning out. I hear him. Okay, these guys mean business. Yeah, so good thing I wasn't playing as somebody else aside from 16 Angels right here. Seems like only Twin Mill and 16 Angels can really handle this out of our current roster. Shoot. Oh, jeez. Oh, crap. Thankfully this isn't an elimination, so we can still catch up. And that hasn't happened since beat that, I don't think. One can only hope that that was a fluke and not that actually regaining its power and being able to mess us up like that. Ah, see, even like, I even come out of the spin, like, facing the perfect direction to continue on. These guys think they have some interesting turning. Corner pretty hard. Making all the tokens, oh geez, that's actually really bad. Come on, keep moving. Get ahead. Sorry if that was really loud. I tried not to sneeze directly at the microphone at the same time. I need to look at the screen. Oh yeah, I peeked the mic a little bit. Oh, sorry about that. Oh, geez, phantom streaks appearing. You hear that engine's behind me? It is cool that different cars in this game actually have different engine sounds, though. I appreciate that a lot. I always like when games do that. Adds a little bit more character to each vehicle. Oh, jeez. Okay. Didn't think that was going to work out as well as it did. So just one more lap, so we need to not have anything dumb happen. Kind of in general on this lap, but more importantly towards the end. There isn't much bad towards the end of this track, though. Although if you have something bad happen on the square screen, we might have a problem. Don't jump around. Okay, spiders being still. Good. This is all we need to... This is the last of what we're doing here in this place, though. Okay, good. We're okay. Should be alright now throughout the rest of the race. These guys, they cop with me how decent bit on that turn for some reason. I can never tell what the hitboxes are on that spider. That trying to fake me out. As soon as you put the spider there, I don't see why 16 Angels and Governor would do that to me at least. But hey, got through what we need. With only 2 tokens, that's concerning actually. We'll have to see what that turns into, but that'll be next episode when hopefully that doesn't show off any new powers or anything like that, but it's kind of hard to be sure. Anyways, we'll have our last hurrah in the desert, and last hurrah outside of the city with 16 Angels, good old Dusty 16 Angels next time. See you then, guys. That's what is starting the race right now, actually. Checkpoint. Oh, whoops. Oh, it's not even a full race. Okay. Well, I'll just let 16 Angels pick up the last of what's here. See you then, guys.